Hi, I'm Alvin Halurina. Today we talk about demand and supply. Demand, consumers' willingness and ability to pay price or specific good or services. And you say supply is a total amount of good or service that would be available to consumers. So today we will talking about determinants of both supply and demands and how to affect. Firstly, the supply curves, which is the relationship between quantity supplies under price, and how demand curve, which shows the relationship between a quantity demand and also the price.
Law of demand states that when the price of the good change and everything else remains the same, the quantity demand change and there is a movement along the demand curve.
Boss, bili na kayong alak. Naka-promo kami. Boss. Uy, ayos to ah. Magkano naman to? 899 lang yan ko, boss. Eh, ito. 350 lang yan. Ito mahal. Okay, next time na.
Next, moving on to how expected future prices will affect the supply.
Tumala. Walang benta. Nalulugi ako na ito. May post na sa social media.
Pre, magbo-birthday na ako. Problemado ako sa alak. Baka may alam kang pagkukunan, pre.
Sakto pre, ito. May offer silang alak, discounted.
Eh?
Oo.
Patingin nga.
Tingin nga ako, tol. Oo nga, tol. Mga maganda yan, ha? Taga saan yan, tol? Kontakin mo, tol. Kontakin mo. Kontakin mo, tol.
Hello?
Hello, boss. Magandang araw. Anong may paglilingkod ko sa'yo? Ako nga yung nag-post sa alak, boss. Meet up na lang tayo sa... text ko na lang sa'yo yung lugar, boss.
Taga dito ba yung pre? Yung ano?
Oo, taga dito daw eh. Sabi niya.
Check mo ang cellphone mo. Tama yung location.
Ako dito ka. Boss, magandang hapon. Kami nga pala yung sa auto.
Tayo pala yun. Ito yung mga alak na discounted natin, boss.
Ito, magkano ba to?
Pag bumili ka na ito, free na to. 2.5 na lang yan, boss. Isa to, 1,000. Dalawa na.
Sige, boss. 10,000.
Sige pre, kuhanin natin.
Sakto pa.
Kunin na namin.
Kuhanin na namin lahat, boss.
Ulo.
Thank you, boss.
Salamat,
Thank you,
boss.
boss. Thank you.
Here, as the price of drink decrease, quantity demand change and there is a movement along the demand curve to the right.
Will instead cause a change in demand. When income increases, the consumers will tend to buy more of the goods and the demand curve shifts rightward.
Tara, tikman tong bilhin natin alak.
Sige, pre. Buksan mo.
Ako, boss.
Ayos, pre. Banayad. Malakas ng hagod.
Oo, ano? Saan na ito? Parang gusto ko rin bumili.
Here, Joe's got a pay rise, and now his demand for drinks will increase at the same time. This causes the demand curve to shift rightwards.
Buti na lang naubos yung alak. Ano kayong magandang mabili? Beer.
Moving on to supply, the law of supply explains that with other things remaining the same, the higher the price of a good, the greater is the quantity supplied. Here, Kevin's conscience pays him a visit and advises him to increase the price of his canned drinks in order to get more profits, which also leads him to supply more drinks at the same time.
From this newsreel, we know that when the expected future price of a good rises, the supply of the good today decreases, and thus the supply curve will shift leftwards.
For the determinants of supply, the prices of factors in production, such as labor and material costs, can affect the minimum price that a supplier is willing to accept for producing each quantity of that good. So a rise in the price of a factor of production would decrease the supply. From this, we know that a rise in the prices of factors of production and also bad weather will decrease supply and shift the supply curve leftwards.